Welcome everyone. My name is Nick Hershey. I am the president of the Mortgage Calculator. We are a lender that operates a little bit differently. So I'd like to thank everyone for joining us so I can explain a little bit more about how we work and what makes us unique and special. And then we'll pass it over to Kyle Hershey, our COO, who will actually show some of the back end, some of the software we've developed, and some of the lead systems that we have in place for everybody. And then we'll close it out with Jose Gonzalez, our 29-year veteran CSO, with putting this all together in the traditional sense to close loans. So let me start by sharing my screen here. And hopefully most of you have joined from this page, but let me explain a little bit more about what we mean. So we are not your traditional bankers. We come from the marketing and technology background. So we are all about building software at scale and spending millions of dollars on all the different lead platforms to generate leads at scale. So we're all about allowing our team to earn up to 100% commission with unlimited leads, all powered by our proprietary software we built, which is a CRM, POS, LOS, all built in together. And of course, we have AI integrated on every step. So again, why do you want to work with us? Again, we're not just a lender. We are a mortgage technology company. So we want to give you guys the tools to scale your business instantly. Basically, you can plug into it and generate more leads every day from the business you're already doing. So let me explain a little bit more about how that works. So first off, the business model. So we are approved with over 135 lenders and investors. What that means for you guys, always going to have the best rates and pricing. Typically, that's going to be at the 5,000 plus in-house loan programs we have, where we are the lender. We're funding the loan with our own money and drawing our own docs with our own law firm, all that great stuff. And if there's any reason we can't do that in-house, we want to make sure we have a partner. So we have an outlet for every loan that's out there. So we have every loan program that exists: conventional, VA, USDA, FHA, non-QM, DSCR. Those are the types of programs we fund in-house. And then once we start going outside the box, commercial, fix and flip, ground up, mixed use, CDFI, SBA, those are the types of programs we partner with our wholesale lender partners. So what's important to us is that we have an outlet for every customer. And how do we make this all happen? Again, we've written every line of code for what you're about to see. And it all starts with the website you're looking at, just one page of it, but the AI-powered lead generating website with the POS, CRM, and LOS all built in together. And again, this was built for us, by us, for loan officers, by loan officers. What it really means is one login for you, one login for your customer, no matter which one of the hundreds of banks or investors or lenders we work with, or thousands of loan programs we go with. We can also instantly rate quote over 5,000 loan programs where we're the lender in-house. And we can even requote customers as the rates fluctuate throughout the day, especially as today's been a pretty active day for rates. So a great opportunity to automatically requote your customers without doing anything. And we can instantly take our customers from just a name, email, phone number to pulling their own rates, as I mentioned, putting in their own 1003, pulling their own credit, and that all gets pulled into our LOS system without you lifting a finger. And we do that with all of our API integrations, over 50 integrations with the technology partners you may be used to, but you don't have to have any logins or do anything with those partners. So our system, our LOS system is Encompass based, but you never have to log into Encompass. You can just click the CRM, which Kyle will show you in a second. Same thing for pricing, Optimal Blue for pricing, industry standard for pricing, but you just click a button, no logins needed. 5 AMCs at the click of a button, no separate logins needed. You get the point. Everything is just a click away. You can also plug into our automatic social media posting where you post your picture, of course, and then the flyers will be automatically generated with your picture on it. And then, of course, your custom link that tracks back to you to generate more leads every day by automatically posting compliant ads and flyers. And we have our AI built in with the dual Oz. So a lot of platforms have dual Oz, Fannie and Freddie side by side for Oz underwriting, but we take it a step further with putting it through our AI to see which will be best for our customers. And the final category here, definitely something we want to make sure we support since we're all remote based here, is give everybody the access to all of the learning at your fingertips at all times. So that's typically going to be in our remote-based classroom learning center, which is open 365 days a year, 24/7. You can get in there, take new courses, learn, expand your knowledge, upgrade to the next level, etc. And we also do our daily live video trainings, which are like a video podcast. So every day we do our daily mortgage rates, where we show our live rates every morning, and then go through a different loan topic. And then 3 days per week, we do a loan officer training, more on structuring loans, clearing conditions, and those types of topics. You can also jump in our live support Zoom room to get in with our processors. They can take over your screen, get you unstuck, just as if you were face-to-face, but we're all remote here. They can take over your screen, and click those buttons for you during business hours. And we have our knowledge center with thousands of articles, not just from us, but all of our partners as well. So everything at the click of a button there, tips, tricks, guidelines, matrices, all kinds of different videos, etc. And we have the AI built in with all the federal and state regulations for the states we're licensed in. So you can go into there, get a quick answer from our Calvin Compliance AI without having to wait for compliance. And the last category here, definitely my favorite thing, closing DSCR business purpose loans in 44 states. So an opportunity for everybody to expand your footprint without having to get more licenses by working on our DSCR business purpose loans. We have all kinds of different ways. Kyle will show you here where company leads come in. It's a simple 50-50 split when those come in. So just know that when you take one of those company leads, it's a simple split there. And again, we are all about lead generation. So if you want to set up your own leads, we have a way to copy our campaigns and put your budget on it so you can generate more leads for yourself. Or if you're already generating leads, you can use our webhook to import those instantly and use our system. And we also have a feature where you can click a button at any time to refer a deal to a teammate. Maybe you're not licensed in that state. Maybe you have a conflict of interest. Maybe it's your spouse's loan. Or maybe you've never done that loan type, like a fix and flip loan. You can click a button, refer that deal to a teammate, and work with them and earn 75 basis points while learning a new loan type, for example. And as Kyle mentioned before we went live, since we're all remote here, we still love to meet everybody face to face. So we do a VIP yacht party and retreat here in Miami every year. Hotel room for all of our MLOs, of course, and a great opportunity to network, meet everybody face to face. And we've had past speakers like Kevin O'Leary from the Shark Tank and Marcus Lemonis from the Profit. So some very cool real estate based events. And now let me zoom out a tad so we can check out the compensation plans. So first up here, the Broker Unlimited plan. This is more for people that are used to wholesale and brokering typically. Don't need as much support in-house, of course, because you're working with other lenders. 100% commission, so we're a 275 comp plan. So your customer is going to be charged 275. You're going to earn 275 basis points on conventional non-QM. That's 2.75%. And if you take a company lead, again, simple 50-50 split. So that's 137.5 basis points on company leads. That's 1.375%. So all of our broker team members can broker with over 135 lenders and partners, of course. Again, we're on a 275 comp plan. That's lender or borrower paid. And you're going to be working with the lender team, the lender account executive team. They usually have multiple people on their team. And you'll also be working with a third-party processor, which is how wholesale brokered loans work, for those who are familiar. And again, at any time, you can click that button, refer deals to your teammates, especially your in-house teams that have more flexibility with pricing when you're in-house loan officer. Everybody has access to company leads at a 50-50 split. Everybody has access to recruiting incentives to bring other people on the team. And since you're just using our technology and working with the other lender partners that we have, you're paying just a $2.99 per month tech fee with no transaction fees and earning 100% commission. So this is for people that obviously know what they're doing, just need the system and the platform and the licensing to work with their partners. Now, if you need some more support or you need more flexibility, the correspondent loan officer plan may be best for you. Earn up to 200 basis points. The standard comp here is 150 on conventional non-QM. That's 1.5%. And simple 50-50 split for company leads, 75 basis points or 0.75%. Now all of our in-house teammates get to do non-del or brokered with 135 lenders and investors, so a little more flexibility there. Flexibility for pricing and price matching, of course, because we're the lender, we have the opportunity to do flexible pricing. And we get assigned a one-on-one mentor for everybody that's in-house where they can help structure your loans and actually disclose those loans with you. So actually a one-on-one mentor is assigned to everybody. And we have our in-house processing team. Of course, you can get in the Zoom room, speak with your processors face-to-face since they're in-house processing. And we have our Calvin AI built in to help you through that loan. Since all the conditions are in our system, our AI can analyze every condition and help you every step of the way. And to get to 200 basis points, we have a bonus. Again, we want to make sure we have a platform for everybody. So anybody that's using this platform can earn 50 basis points bonus for monthly volume over 2 million to get to that 200 basis points there. And everybody has access to company leads. Kyle will show you here in just a second. Everybody has access to recruiting incentives to bring other people on the team. And of course, people that are in-house, no monthly fees because you're in-house here and working on our team with our team in-house. So those are the two different plans. You can sign up for the one that works best for you. Obviously, you could change later if you want to upgrade later with to a different plan. But let's go ahead and pass it over to Kyle, who can show how the software works and, of course, how the leads work. So you ready, Kyle?
Yeah, absolutely. Let me go ahead and share my screen here. So just to point a couple of things out about our CRM here, of course, you'll see here, you can take your notes, send your emails, send your texts like any other CRM. But one cool thing here is that you can click here to have our AI assistant do that for you. And you can also set reminder tasks for yourself. You can put people on action plans, drip campaigns to automatically email them and text them from you over time. So all that kind of good stuff that any other CRM does. But what really starts to set our system apart here is our quoting system. So within 2 minutes of getting off the phone with your client with just a few pieces of info without needing to pull credit or anything, you can pop the info in here, click one button, pull the pricing from all of our different outlets there, select the rates you want to show to the client. And again, within 2 minutes of getting off the phone, you can send them a nice, beautiful quote that looks like this, where they can see their rate choices. They can scroll over these things to see what they mean. You'll see it pulls in the Google map automatically. When I put the address in, it pulled in the property taxes, the Zestimate, an insurance quote here as well. That's a real quote here automatically. So all that comes in automatically when you put the address in. Of course, has the proposed loan info, the automatic monthly breakdown of taxes, insurance, all that kind of good stuff, estimated lender fees here. And the first has you. Here's the loan originator. I got John Doe here. And then you can also add your realtor partners to this. So your realtor partners absolutely love this because they know when they send you a client, when they send you a referral, not only can you quote them within minutes, but you're going to attach the realtor to the quote so they can see what's going on and they can see that you're putting them in front of their client's face saying, hey, we are your team that's pushing this deal across the finish line. So your realtor partners would much rather refer a deal to you, including them on these cool quotes, other than some other loan officer who's not doing that, right? Now, the coolest part about all this is that your client can then just click start my loan application. And what happens is it takes them right to their borrower portal where they can start their 1003. This is what it looks like here. They can start their 1003 right here in our system. Don't have to leave the page, upload the documents we're going to need, see their loan info here. They can see the milestone of where the loan is at, which moves automatically as you go through your milestones when you're originating the loan. So everything is here that your client needs. Now, once your client submits their application, let me show you what it looks like on your back end here. You'll notice that this 1003 is 100% complete. And what happens is when they submit their application, we pull credit instantly and automatically, and we pay for it up front so your client doesn't have to put in their credit card information or anything. It's very seamless. They submit their application, we pull credit. That way, when you come into your back login here and click our Encompass API, you'll see when it pulls up that not only is the 1003 already imported in here, but the credit is already pulled and imported, liabilities are already imported. So everything is in here ready for you to originate the loan. Now, I do want to point out real quick the dual laws, as Nick was talking about. We do have the dual automated underwriting for Fannie and Freddie at the same time at the click of a button, and it pulls them up side by side. But then our AI analyzes them to let you know what may be best for your borrower. Now, once your loan is in underwriting, if we scroll right down here on your same page here, you get your underwriting conditions. So you and your processor can, upload documents to fulfill them or dispute them to kick them back to the underwriter. So everything is here in this one system from start to finish. So this is how we can take somebody from being just a name, email, phone number to communicating with them in our system, quoting them in our system, gathering their 1003, pulling their credit, originating the loan, fulfilling the underwriter conditions, everything here in one system from start to finish with one login for you and one login for, one login for your client. So now let's talk about where these leads come from in the first place, right? So as Nick said earlier, we are more from the marketing background. So we don't buy leads from third parties. All of our leads are from our own campaigns in-house. So they're always exclusive leads. And what happens is as soon as a lead comes in from our ad campaign and double opts in to be contacted, you're sent a text message immediately. So you can call that lead within 1 minute, right? So you're going to click the link in the text message. You're going to call the lead right away. So I took a little screenshot here of my test account. You can see just a little example of one of my test accounts here where some leads are coming in. This is about an hour of the day, and you'll see all the leads that I got here, some regular purchase leads, some general requests, some foreign national leads, DSCR. So all kinds of different leads coming in here throughout the day that you can go ahead and click and call them right away. Those are our live leads that are coming in from our ad campaigns. Now, another way that we provide you with leads is through our auto dial. So using our auto dialer, you can call 400 people in a day. If they don't answer, you can press one button to drop an automated text and email to them. So you can call hundreds of people in a day, dropping those auto messages. And we provide the leads in here for you. So not only do we provide you with the dialer, but there's thousands of leads in here at all times for you to be able to call. And these are not cold calls. These are opted in leads, real opted in leads in here. So there's always leads for you to call. We also have lists like realtor lists. You can call hundreds of realtors in a day to build relationships. So there's always calls here in the auto dialer for you to take advantage of. So that's another way that we provide you with leads. Now, another way you can work leads here in our system is that, as Nick said earlier, you can have us copy our ad campaigns and put your budget on them, right? So if we come here to our ad campaigns here, you can see that we can copy those campaigns that we've proven out that we know work. We can put your budget on them. That way those leads go to you, and they do not have a 50-50 split on the back end. So I want to be clear, this is not required to do, but if we're going to give you free leads every day at a 50-50 split all day. But if you want to boost your pipeline even more, and if you want to boost your pipeline with leads that do not have a 50-50 split on the back end, you can pay for them on the front end. And all we do is copy those campaigns that we know work, that we've proven out over the years. We put your budget on it, route those leads to you. So if you want to, again, boost your pipeline more, boost your pipeline with leads without a lead split, you can do that. Now, another way you can work leads here in our system is that you can import leads. So maybe you're already buying leads from another third party. Maybe you're getting leads from Zillow or LendingTree or something like that. Maybe you're doing your own ad campaigns on Facebook or something. That's great. We can go ahead and bring them into our system automatically. So we give you your custom webhook here, and we give you the instructions on how to bring those leads into our system instantly and automatically. So the lead comes in from, LendingTree. Now it goes into our CRM instantly, automatically. Our CRM sends you a notification. That way you can immediately call them and quote them and do everything like any other lead in our system, no matter where that lead comes from. So essentially every way there is to work leads, we provide that here for you in our system. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to Jose here. So Jose is our CSO with 29 years of experience as both a loan officer and a realtor. We'll have him talk about how this all comes together to close loans, the type of support we have here, and then we will open it up to questions. So you can go ahead and take over, Jose.
Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for joining us for today's webinar and joining the Mortgage Calculator as a Loan Originator. So you've heard about our leads program, which is very unique to the industry. I don't think any other company has such an aggressive leads program as we do, where we let every MLO work the leads as long as they're a full-time MLO. And those are our own self-generated leads as well. Fresh, hot off the press. They're not bought from any lead resellers. And they're not getting assigned the same lead to everybody to see who works it. Each lead is an individual lead. And once it is claimed, it becomes a lead of that MLO. So leads are coming in, super fast. You have the technology, our own technology, which you can use also, free of charge, right? Included in being a member of the Mortgage Calculator, which you can use to capitalize on all those leads. And rest assured that there is also plenty of support at the Mortgage Calculator, because once those leads start coming in as quick as they're going to be coming in, you got the technology. You definitely want to be able to connect all the dots, not spin your wheels, and make sure you're capitalizing on all of those opportunities and closing your loans within 30 days of being here with the company, right? So you are assigned to a mentor. Right. So that's key here. You get your mentor who's going to help you with all the structure. You also have the live support room where you can come in, speak with one of our in-house processors, and also get structure assistance. I'm in the Zoom room every day from 2 to 6 p.m. There's success stories in the live support Zoom room where you can see all of the support that we are providing in action and the positive end results, right? One example comes to mind, which is a perfect example here because we have a lot of our MLOs that may have experience an agency joining the mortgage calculator because they want to expand their footprint. They want to have more options to offer to customers, but they may not have a lot of experience yet working those non-QM deals, right? Where all guidelines are specific to the investor being chosen for that loan. So it is essential to have plenty of support like we do at the mortgage calculator. So we have this one MLO comes into the live support room, picked up a lead from her own lead plan, which she had just purchased. She believed in herself, invested in her career. And the first lead she gets is an investor who had been denied at another lender, full doc, 15% down. So she gathered up her docs, booked the meeting, came into the meeting thinking this was going to be a bank statement loan, or maybe even still a full doc loan if there's some magic that she can uncover that the other lender hadn't. But luckily for her, we had the Zoom meeting, and after a careful review of all the documents, we decided that a profit and loss loan was the best option for that borrower due to undocumented large deposits that were income-related deposits. So she gathered the docs, went and spoke with the customer. We met a few more times, like 2, 3 more times during the processing of this loan for her, because it was her first profit and loss loan. But I'm happy to say 3 weeks and 2 days after our first meeting, she closed that loan with an appraisal transfer included. It was $1,056,000 loan, and it was a $16,000 commission. So, and I can confidently say that that loan would not have closed had she not been provided all of the structure assistance that we did, starting with the proper assessment of the loan to make sure she got off on the correct trajectory, because as this loan had already been denied somewhere else, she was not going to have time to pivot to the correct option if her bank statement loan that she was thinking about submitting was going to get denied, which it probably would have. So luckily for her, she had the support at the mortgage calculator. And like that, we have many success stories on a daily basis where MLOs are coming in, thinking they may have nothing and walking out with a loan application ready to be disclosed. So looking forward to having you all at the mortgage calculator to help you structure and close your deals.
All right. Thank you, Jose. Let me go ahead and get into the next steps, and then we will do the question. So the next steps, when you are ready to move forward, you're going to go to the mortgagecalculator.com/join. Let me share my screen here. And you're going to sign up for the plan that's applicable to you. Now, just to go through the differences here again, real quick, Broker Unlimited, typically for people used to brokering loans, the wholesale channel, right? Or people that are more experienced and want to keep 100% of their commission. So 100% commission, 275 basis points. And remember, all you're paying here is a $299 a month tech fee. You're basically just using our tech and the licensing because you're doing your loans with the other lenders and you are using third-party processing, right? That's how wholesale works. So Broker Unlimited, typically more so for people used to brokered or people that are more experienced. If you're brand new, just getting into the business or need some more support, or maybe just used to the correspondent channel and want to keep doing that, then the correspondent loan officer here is probably more for you to be an in-house loan officer. Again, a little bit more flexible on pricing and price matching. You get the one-on-one mentor as well. And then the in-house processing is a little more streamlined, right? Because everything is in-house. And then, of course, you're not paying any monthly fees because you're in-house, right? So that is the big difference between the plans. Now, when you're ready to sign up, you're going to go ahead and sign up for the applicable plan, and it's going to take you right to sign the initial compensation agreement once you sign up. Now, don't worry, you don't have to sign it right then. It's going to email you a copy as well, so take your time and look it over. But once you do sign that initial compensation agreement, that's what's going to kick off all of the next onboarding steps. We'll reach out to get your ID documents, to have us walk you through how to sponsor your license, and all that kind of good stuff, right? So go ahead and sign up for the applicable plan, sign that initial compensation agreement, and we will reach out with the next step. So that's at themortgagecalculator.com/join is where you're going to go to sign up. We put the link there in the chat. Now, I know there may be some people listening who are not licensed yet. If you're not licensed yet, we actually have a partnership with a mortgage school so we can help you get licensed. You can go to themortgagecalculator.com/training and you can take that course. That course is a discounted course, right? So you're getting your 20-hour education to get your license for cheaper than you can get it from the schools directly. and we reimburse you for the cost of the class to get your license. So if you are not licensed yet, you can go to the mortgagecalculator.com/training, go ahead and take that course. It walks you through how to get licensed. It includes the 20 hours of NMLS required education. That way you can get your license and come on board. So that is how to move forward. And again, we put the links there in the chat. Now, with that being said, let's go ahead and stop recording and we will open it up to questions.